Hey peoples, welcome to a League of Idiotic Gamers gameplay video. My name is JJskywalker and welcome to the second video of my Getting Out of Rome series. Yet again, I'm able to yet choose Mid and choose Zilean, so here's yet another video. I don't really know what to really say. I'm just commenting over everything. Also, I'm messing with the stuff. Just so I took out a lot of clutter. I'm gonna take off the scoreboard for the most part, and just leave, you know, me to be beautifully pictured throughout the whole thing. I think I'm gonna skip this zone. I just edited it and then I narrate. Anytime now, George. Skip. There we go. Well, I don't know. Okay. Well, for the most part, this lane was actually pretty hard. I hadn't faced a Zyra in a while, especially as Zilean. Zilean isn't exactly the choice. I see a Zyra, and then I'm like, oh, Zilean, no. She let me get the first bomb off her. I don't even know if she's played against a Zilean. That tends to be, for the most part, a lot of people's first mistake when they've never played against a Zilean. They're like, I want to see what he does. Boom, bomb, and you're like, what does this do? I changed my tactic completely when it came to this playthrough, and I never play the way I really say. When the last video I said harass the shit out of them, and if they don't stay in lane, you farm. In this case, she was too harassy, too harassy. Like I had to keep at edge just to make sure that I had enough space to get out of the way from her abilities, also not to get caught by her feeds, and so on and so forth. So what I do here is I'm basically just contesting the lane, making sure that it doesn't get pushed that far, and I'm getting at least a considerable amount of CS compared to her. It doesn't look like it. I'm actually pretty much sucking. Here, I actually want to see how much damage I do when I'm able to get out, but I waste flash and a lot of mana doing so. So at that point I realize I'm not gonna have more burst than she does, so I need to be careful. I need to slowly take off her health through, you know, I don't know, several good, well-placed bombs. I didn't notice Amumu saying he wanted to gank here, and he actually came in pretty badly. He was like, just, wee, come in, hey, I'm in lane. Why isn't there a gank? No. He's not a bad jungler. He's actually a very good jungler, and he does a good gank the next time around, but that was a badly prepared gank. As I said, I'm attempting to get more CS than she does because all she's doing is pushing my lane, and that does not bode well for my health or my turret's health. As I said, or as I was saying, it doesn't look like I'm getting more CS than she does, but I actually am. I'm doing 10 times better than she is. Well, not 10 times better, like, just like I'm barely beating her in CS by like 10 creep. So, I'm not doing that, but something else I noticed is that when a person isn't approached by Zilean with a bomb, they tend to not worry as much. So if you start to bomb their minions, they still walk around them, and then when those minions explode, they end up still taking damage. So that is an advantage I took. I just started bombing her minions so that she would stay back, not harm my minions as much. And when she got reckless, she would end up getting herself hurt. Here in this case, I can't really do anything when she starts to summon those seeds, or I'm just going to take up too much damage. So I just have to let them die off or slowly take off their health. I also realized that when I had said about damaging her, the amount of mana I'm wasting to damage her is too much, so I'm gonna need a 10 times more mana regen, meaning the only amount of gold I have now is enough for Chalice, so that should be slightly enough, but even if I were to get harassed to her at this point, it wouldn't work at all. I would lose too much mana. I would end up losing out in lane since I can't use my bombs to stop the creeps. Zilean's auto attack can't do anything to creep or stop a lane, so I'm gonna have to play conservative until I get more max mana. I had slightly mentioned it before, but I'll mention it more now. A lot of people don't know that when you use Athena's or Chalice, it regens a lot of mana if you have no mana, but if you have more mana in total, your mana will go, like, will regen so much that you'll never need mana again. It's practically like Earth. It's or having a blue buff. You practically don't need mana. Uh, I didn't exactly word that, or in my head, I can't think that I worded it correctly. So what I'm basically saying is, if you have 500 mana in total, Athena's is not regenerating you as much as a person with 1000 mana. So you're gonna want, what I'm gonna go for next is gonna be Tear of the Goddess, and every time I'm gonna get more mana each ability, you're gonna notice my mana regen bar just going up. Like, holy shit! Like, is he cheating or something? But no, for some reason that's how Chalice works. The more mana you have in total, the more the faster it's gonna be going. Plus, you're gonna have more mana to waste in the light of things, and so on and so forth. I have my ult now, so I can be a little more harassy than I was before, considering that even if Zyra, I feel like she's very bursty at the beginning, but then she has no moves to back her up after that. So I could really go for a huge hit and run, and if I die, I just ult. But as I said, my mana's too low and Chalice isn't regenning enough, so I'm not gonna be able to do any of that without a bigger total mana capacity. So I'm just gonna go for as much gold as possible. I completely throw harassing out the window because she has blue buff. So I forgot, I didn't even see that she had blue buff. So there's no way I was gonna out harass her. She could just waste all the mana she wants, and anything I do isn't gonna help. La la la. Ding, ding, ding. Oh yes, she goes bot lane. In this case, when a mid roams, it was stupid of me not to. I don't know if I called missing, but if she leaves, rape the shit out of lane. Just how dare she leave her lane alone? And it was not a recall, you know. If you recall, then you'd say, oh, I mean, you know, you let me get to lane, but she's gonna come back soon. No, she went to someone else's lane. She's either gonna have to walk back or recall, and that's gonna take up a lot of time. So you hit the hell out of their turret, especially if their jungler isn't fed. And in this game, their jungler pretty much sucked it up. I mean, yet another. My friend hates Vi jungles, and I mean, she was another example of why he hates Vi jungle so much. Here I move down just in case Vi decides to get aggressive to defend her jungle. Mumu was able to actually take her red buff, so he's actually contesting her in jungle, and overall she's gonna suffer for it throughout the whole game. You're gonna see it. And there has been a lot of I'm commentating so much, I'm forgetting like certain things that are happening in the game. This Lee Sin has to be one of the greatest Lee Sins I've ever played against. Phoenix of Order. I mean, you can probably type it in YouTube and you'll find like a few videos on him. He's not great. I mean, he's not famous. I mean, but he's a very good player, and he kept dropping his YouTube channel. So I'm not sure if he actually describes his YouTube channel under Phoenix of Order, but if you want to see how good he was, you know, or other times, definitely check him out, Phoenix of Order, and you're gonna see once we start like team fight phase, my god, he just wrecks the other team. He like solely wrecks them, including the rest of the team. It was like Lee Sin and the 4 allies practically. With us helping him, I mean, we practically won the game with ease. And we had a very interesting team comp as well, and I don't know how a Lee Sin beats a Singed. As it is, like, I'm trying to, like, I am actually a Lee Sin player, or jungle, not top. I'm trying to think of ways I would do it, and I just can't. So I think one of the times when I die, I'm gonna put it on Lee Sin, and you're just gonna see what he does. He just basically kites him with Lee Sin, which is interesting. I would have never thought that possible. Here, I mean, the proof that when you speed yourself up, for some reason the radius of your abilities gets a lot bigger, and I am able to. This is the second gank Amumu does, and this was actually successful. When you speed yourself up, the radius for your attack is actually pretty big. Now, if you notice, I didn't rush in like most people would. When you want to gank someone or get ready for a gank, be as subtle as possible. I've tried to go into ganks and the guys and I'll target, or I'll be in the bush waiting for an opportune moment to gank, and the mid laner just runs up to the guy like, "What's up? What's up? What's up?" So then the enemy tends to back away, like, okay, this is either the most telliest tell of ganks, or this guy's just a complete idiot. Either way, I'm gonna back out. So then you just ruin the gank completely. In this case, I waited for Zyra to move forward into my range, and I slowed her down, and then went to double bombing. And then Amumu just once she slowed, she was never gonna get out of there, even with flash. She's gonna walk too slow, so Amumu could easily grab her. I was able to get the kill. It's a late night. It's actually like what? It's 4 in the morning right now, and I'm making a video. I got bored. I was like, yeah, I'll make a Zilean video. Yeah. Again, I'm using the minions to my advantage. I'll double bomb them. Since they're enemy minions, I'll get gold out of it, but I'll also damage her on the area attack. Since that's basically the only way she'll let me bomb her at all. If I get too close to her, she'll just start backing away. That kill put me very ahead. If you notice now, my mana is going up so much faster than it was before. I'm already at level 5 bombs, and just with that one book, I'm able to single kill minions with double bombs. So it's it practically after a while, it ends up being a tie between me and Zyra. But in light of team fights, I'm actually, or in the eventual team fights, I'm gonna be doing a lot better than Zyra. We may be equal in lane, but we are in completely different levels when it comes to me supporting and her supporting. I really think Vi should have kept blue buff. It probably helped her. Although she might have given it to Lee Sin there, so I'm not sure. But she kept giving blue buff to Zyra, and it didn't do any good. I didn't let her get any kills off me. Again, I don't know if I called missing, but she would roam a lot. Again, how dare she leave lane? So I'm gonna now push the shit out of it. She actually got the kills off my teammate, so kind of my fault. I thought she was recalling. I could have easily called missing at that point, but I didn't. It wasn't exactly an hour long missing, so I don't know. And then they had a ward too there, so I'm surprised they didn't see Zyra coming. Overall, at this point in the game, we win, I think, in general kills and objective hits. Now, I marked the shit out of this turn because Amumu was not coming, and then he finally decided to come and help me. Zyra gets that bot turret, I get mid turret. I feel like mid turret is more priority than bot turret. It's much easier to put, but that aside, we get objective and objective. But I'm able to teleport, and we get more kills overall at this point. So we did win overall in these like 2 minutes. This guy got stuck thinking he was fine. And you're gonna see, I think there's only one time where Lucian does an actual good ult. Other than that, he's gonna be doing horrible ults throughout the game. When I was saying how interesting our comp was, it was interesting because we're able to get in and get out of fights so easily. Not including the fact that we all had flash at the time. I mean, here Tristan is showing how she's able to get in, get out. Me, I can use my speed boost. Amumu can go in and go out at the same time with his freaking abilities. And you're going to see it throughout the game. That includes Thresh's Lantern, um, Lee Sin's sportive ability to be able to hit enemies and get away from them. It was unbelievable how fast we would get into fights and get out of them at the same time. It was a really fun and fast-paced game. Also didn't mention I got mobility boots. Make sure to invest in boots. Don't leave it till the end. As I said, Zyra was very harassy, and the last thing I wanted to do is hit me so much. So her weakness is gonna be my mobility. If I can get, look right there, I would have probably been hit by either her root or her freaking thing. So my mobility helped me there. And here I could have easily sped boost myself, so that was my bad. As I've said before, I tend to just tell myself, okay, don't spam, don't spam, don't spam, don't be an idiot, don't freak out. So that if she does get close, I'll be able to use that speed boost as a slow on her instead. Here's another example of her just running up to minions and, you know, soaking up all that time bomb damage. Time bomb damage is singular. It's not like everybody in the area takes less damage. No, I mean, if the main guy takes 200 damage, then everybody around him is going to take 200 damage as well. So she's just taking full time bomb damage from just standing around minions with time bombs on them. I have ult here, so I took that. I wanted to double bomber, but I don't think I did. Or maybe I did, I don't remember. Another crappy ult by Lucian. And again, I have ult, so I decided to stay in lane. Maybe I'd get a good opportunity. And I actually wasn't even looking at the map. Everybody comes into this team fight now. I don't remember. She heals me. I'm all happy. Now I have extra health and I don't have to worry about rezzing myself so fast. But then I let that stupid little plant thing hit me. So it kind of took my health down back to where it was. Plus Morgana's. Boop. Here, and I just remember what happens. Zilean, because of his res, he's actually a very good initiator. Or getting into situations and then getting everybody into a fuck. Like here, I res myself. So, since I got stuck, Zyra was gonna go after me to get the actual kill from me. What she didn't realize, what she wasn't looking at, was her whole team was already backing out because they couldn't hold. We ended up getting a kill from that, them getting no kills. Nope, I lied. I think they do actually get a kill here. I don't remember. I don't have enough cooldown reduction, so I'm not able to actually save her. Actually, they get a double kill. I just remembered I die here. So, I mean, I was able to get that team fight into the actual situation, and we were able to get, what, 2 kills from it? Yes, we were able to get 2 kills from it. Then we also got 2 deaths from it. And here is Lee Sin being freaking amazing. I don't know how he does it. I don't remember. No, he doesn't get the kill. But, I mean, he's already completely fed. I don't know why they butt rush him. I really think he could have just finished him off there, but he just decides to excellently escape that situation. I mean, Amumu's been stealing their Vice jungle for like the whole game, so they're completely behind, and Zyra's been the one getting blue buff, so it's a good thing he got that. Zyra's gonna be lagging behind since I do not think she built anything for mana regen. So. A little bit of Lee Sin time, Lee Sin time. He just kind of waits for his moves to come out. For the rest of the game, Sinch is going to be doing that, and I kind of hate it. He's going to be completely just killing minions and getting a crap ton of CS while getting tanky. Actually, I don't even think he went tanky. But, Yeah, he's gonna be stopping minions, and it ends up not only letting his creeps advance, but it's gonna come to the point where that's all he does for the rest of the game. He doesn't even enter team fights, because for the most part he's useless in team fights. So it's gonna stop our minion pushes from pushing lane, and later on you're gonna see we're not gonna be able to push turrets until one of us actually tanks it. He lets me have this kill, so okay, that's fine. I was surprised he didn't get it. I mean, that move actually kills according to how much health you have missing, so maybe you shouldn't have that much health to take off, but I doubt it. I was able to get the kill anyway. He's like so fed that he can just give kills as many as he wants. I mean, look at the gold. The gold pot, we're at 40k and they're barely at 28. They have nothing practically. Nothing built. Not much I can say about this. I think I don't get it. Yeah. Trying to defend a Moo. I'm able to speed boost him so he can get the hell out of there. I'm just trying to stop minions here. A lot of times people forget that these guys are squishy. They don't want to take turret damage, so eliminate the only thing blocking turret damage, which is minions. That's your first priority, unless like they're really into turn and they're attacking you. Just kill the minions and they can't push for anything. Another excellent kill by Lee Sin. And again, getting into fights and getting the hell out of them. Personally, I still think that was a horrible out by Lucian. I don't see the point of why he did it. Nobody was low health except me, but I wasn't going to get hit. Thresh was in front of me. You could say that Lucian was trying to get us to back off, but there was no way we were getting into a fight when we were that far from each other, so... also remember to use your speed boost on allies to get them away from things like this excellently. I mean, you could have easily gotten Tristana, but he was going straight for Thresh and he was able to grab him. I don't even think he could have killed him, even if he did grab Thresh. He has too much health. Trying to push lane here, but Lee Sin just gets completely into the battle, and I'm able to stop Singe. Singe went too far in. Don't just use speed boost, use slows. I mean, Singe would have gotten the hell out of there if I hadn't slowed him down, so... it really sucks when your team gets the hell out of there and then you're too slow to get out. And that's what I love about Zilean's slow. It's probably one of the most OP slows in the game. Other than fucking... And considering its cooldown reduction, how many times you can use it, and how frequent you can use it. Because I was gonna say, probably the most OP stun is probably also Ashe's ult. Her stun is completely long, but Zilean, I mean, it doesn't compare. That's like a 30 or 50 second cooldown. I don't remember, and mine is like a 10-second cooldown, 12. And I can just refresh it, so it's technically a 2-second cooldown. What am I saying? Lee Sin completely showing off, giving me kills every 2 seconds. I'm able to speed boost them there, so Thresh takes the damage. Another horrible out by Lucian. I think Lee Sin does die here, but he's able to get a kill out of it, and you can see it. Oh, I mean... I don't even, the chances of him hitting Singed were so close, like, to hitting Morgana. I don't know. That was a very lucky shot, but... Or was it a skillful shot? I'd say it was skillful. That guy is, like, amazing. Yeah, I think he said he was first time... Either he said he was first time top Lee Sin, or he was first time Lee Sin. And if he was first time Lee Sin, I don't believe it. But, I don't know. Another reason why you should ward the hell out of your enemy jungle. You know where they are at every single moment in time. I don't remember if we hold this. No, we don't. I'm able to get Thresh out of there. He's too tanky, and they wasted 2 ults? No. 2 ults. Yeah, they wasted 2 ults, and it wasn't even a team fight. It was just Thresh. The most beautiful 4-man stun ult right there. They're all like completely in disarray. We have moves to get us out. Every single one of my allies, but they just have moves to get them into battle, but nothing to get them the hell out. Probably Singe is the only person that can really easily escape a fight. But Vi, she used up her charge and her ult, so there was no way she was getting out of that after I slowed her. Zyra already used her ult, and she probably used her stun in between there somewhere. Here's the example of Singe. She's killing our minions. If you see in the background, so we're not able to push as much. He notices that bot is being pushed, but by that time it's too late. Bot's already pushed, so we take that advantage, and we're able to, I believe, get the inhib. And Lee Sin just, you know, kicking the shit out of everyone. And as we get in, we're already the hell out of there. I don't know, I've never had a team that so easily just fight. Oh, leave. Bye. Bye. We'll be back later for your other taunts. I bait Lucian here. Or I don't even know if it's a bait. I think he was just auto walking. Another hard crap out. And Singe just farming. He was probably the person with the most gold. I mean, at least probably 3/4 of his team gold was his. So I'm trying to think. I think we're able to stop Singed here because he goes a little too far. He could have easily handled Lee Sin because of his tankiness, but I don't think he expected me to be there. And even with his speed boost, as I say, Lee Sin, I mean not Lee Sin, Zilean has the crappiest slowdown in game. Look at that. He's able to completely stop him in his tracks, and Lee Sin's able to get the kill on him. Without me there, I mean, Lee Sin's slow isn't as big. Now here you'll see them actually getting Baron. I didn't even know. They got Baron through this whole game. I was fighting in lane thinking, you know, wow, these guys are losing bad. I mean, and they're not even fighting back as we're taking their turns. What I didn't know was they were actually taking Baron, and it was not worth. They killed Baron and they got nothing from it but a little bit of gold, considering the light of the game and a buff that they end up losing pretty freaking fast. Those plants look bigger than normal. I thought they were smaller. You know, I use my ult here, and you'd think I'd need it, but no. Heal, lantern, flash, double flashes to get the hell. That was the one good ult from Lucian, I think. And then we just raid 1 stun, 2 stuns, a slow. He ults me, probably the worst person to ult. I mean, it was beautiful when we'd use our abilities. And I mean, the FPS is actually, it's not me slowing this down. There's so much happening that the FPS on my computer, I mean, my computer's pretty good. It's not crappy. It can handle Battlefield 4. So I mean, and yeah, there's not much to say there. It can handle Battlefield 4, but there's so much happening that the FPS actually slows down a bit. They told them to back out. I think I couldn't say anything. I would have been like, dude, go in and take that inhib right now, but I think because I was dead, I didn't say anything. They know what they're doing. Lee Sin was owning Thresh was basically being a little bit of a shot caller, which didn't make sense. We were doing fine. Every time I would do something, like I would go to lane, he'd be like, Zilean, go to lane. I'm like, I'm doing it. I attempt to help Lee Sin catch Singe, but his slow is too good. I'm not able to keep up with Lee Sin to speed boost him enough, so Singe gets away yet again. I wait around seeing if he maybe... I like speed boosting people, but he was doing something else. I don't know why he stopped Lee Sin for a few seconds. Thresh just trying to do a nice grab. If he had actually grabbed him there, we might have gotten singed at that point, but... The game is almost ending. We have one inhib. They have no turrets, and they've already lost one of their main turrets without us even being there. So, at this point, they're just escaping. They've already lost. Vi's already no flash. He's actually going tanky, full tanky, and I didn't even notice that, to tell you the truth. I thought she had gone non-tanky. Until now, I'm seeing that her health is actually pretty big. Singe is out of the way, so he's out for the rest of the fight. Trying to think how this ends. I mean, we practically raped the crap out of him. Thresh is completely targeting Lucian, and I get a bomb off on him. Another crappy ult, and Amumu is able to actually get behind them without Lucian realizing it and stunning him, stopping him. Tristana taking out that inhib just in case. We already taken out on hib, so even if we were to lose this somehow, there's no way they're going to recover because there's going to be too many super minions, and Zyra is attempting to push, but she doesn't even get close to that turret, and well, that's the end of the game. Thank you so much for watching. Please click a like and subscribe. I'd like to see... Whoa. What was that? What was I saying? Please click like and subscribe. I'd like to see more League action. This actually puts me into a series, so this is a series for Bronze 2, so I hope, you know, the best that I win. So, maybe I'll make a video on that too, and I'll see you then. Thank you so much for watching.